Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Whoa.
Hey, whoa, technical difficulties. I love them. All right. I'm your host, Daniel Crozier. This is my girlfriend, Elisa Sargent, the wonderfully talented writer that she is, and she puts up with my BS. This is COFOH Live Undead, the holiday special, the year-end 2020. What the hell happened to this year? But anyway, first...
Something on my face.
Oh man, look at all the wonderful, beautiful people we have here tonight. God, it's great to see everybody. I'm so glad that you were able to join us. We've got the casual mutilator, Ryan Poliski.
Hi there, guys.
He's with Bloodshed Death Bath Productions, Late Night Weeknight Productions. He does it all. We've got Jeannie and Brett Smith, my partners with COFOH Live Undead at Colorado Festival of Horror too.
Yay.
Right? So many things going on. And then we've got Teresa Mercado with Scream. I am getting tongue-tied. And Cult Legacy. That one I can say easily. Oh, my God. And then Angela Joseph with, you represent Legion M, Rocket Pig Pictures, and Alien Donut Films, and Expansion now, too.
Yes.
Oh, my God. We've got so many wonderful people that do some amazing, amazing things. Teresa, you've got something coming up that is absolutely fantastic, right?
I've got lots of things coming up that are absolutely fantastic.
I know. It's all you can eat online film marathon, right?
Yeah, so Screen is a seasonal horror film series, typically at the C Film Center, home of the Denver Film Society, who's obviously been closed since March. So Screen has been online with remote marathons and double features, and basically the same program you get in the theater is now all virtual through the Denver Film platform Eventive. So Screen will be back in January, the weekend of January 15th through 17th. Secret food-themed double feature, 2 very gross movies. And it's, I believe, $10 for members, $15 for non-members. So pretty good deal for 2 films. I have a special guest, Michelle Baldwin, who will be making a cocktail and mocktail for everybody. And
oh, cool.
Anytime during that weekend between Friday night and Sunday night. So I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, I couldn't come, I had to work." You have 3 days to watch.
Right. Oh man, that sounds absolutely wonderful. I've got the ticker rolling at the bottom. It's got the link to denverfilm.com, right?
Or .org.
Or .org, sorry. And then I also got a link to Cult Legacy as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. And definitely anybody out there, what a great holiday gift. Get some tickets to an online movie marathon. What are the films that you're screening?
They're a secret. I just said that.
Oh.
So it's 2 films, but trust me, both are food themed, very gross. But tune in; I won't let you down. It'll be an entertaining evening. Again, we have a special guest, Michelle, and all the proceeds obviously go to Denver Film and the C Film Center, the only nonprofit art house theater left in Denver that still has a 35 millimeter projector. Nice. So obviously theaters are in very hard times right now. So every little bit helps keep them open and hopefully, keep them until we can get into some normal movie watching world.
Yeah, most definitely. Everybody's getting hit pretty hard. Yeah, theaters, they seem to be closing down left and right. Yeah, that's tough. But what a great way to also meet up with your friends and family online and enjoy some fun and disgusting horror movies. Here's hoping.
Movies.
Yes.
To Teresa's choices.
Oh yes.
Cheers. Disappointed.
That's always one thing. That I've always enjoyed about Screen is, just being able to meet in person and watch, films you're on the big screen and having that camaraderie. But you've been able to do it online and galvanize, whole community. So, my hat's off to you for putting that together. Oh, that's okay.
We lost our Christmas lights.
Well, we lost our Christmas lights over here. The ones in the back are still up. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh man, how's everybody been? Handling the pandemic. I mean, Teresa, you've been busy. Ryan and Angela, I know you guys have been pretty busy. But how about you? Jeannie and Brett.
We have 5 cats. We're handling it great.
Yeah, we see the cats.
There's never a dull moment around here.
Oh yeah, and you guys just put out a book with Hex Publishers too.
Yes, we did.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it came from the multiplex. I love the cover. It's based off of those old VHS, big cases. Those are absolutely awesome. Here's a lovely photo with Brett and oh geez. Teresa and Felissa Rose.
Nice.
You still have the shirt on. I haven't taken the shirt off since.
No.
Now we know how he's coping with COVID.
Oh man. Hey, Brett, Jeannie, tell us a little bit about the book.
Go ahead.
So we connected with Josh Viola of Hex Publishers at many conventions over the years, and he puts out so many incredible anthologies that when we decided let's work with Dan and the Thompsons to put on our first horror convention, even though we couldn't do it this year, September next year, Colorado Festival of Horror, we said we need to premiere a book at the convention in association with Hex Publishers of the local company. And so we met with Josh and came up with what we thought was a really cool idea because 80s is kind of in now with Stranger Things and American Horror Story 1984. And it's like we thought the experience of going to the theater or the multiplex back in the 80s and seeing Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th or whatever was just so cool. What if we had a bunch of stories inspired by that? And we all agreed on the theme, and Josh has so many great connections in the literary world, including some Bram Stoker Award winners, all kinds of local authors and national and international. And we put together this book, the stories with these. Let me put it up to there it is, which you put up earlier today. Anyway, let me show you this other cool thing, though. You did put it up already. So the book was just a super exciting project for us. And our son, Xander, works as a concept artist in Hollywood. He was available to do illustrations for every short story, which made it a really fun family project too.
That's awesome.
And then what I've been doing recently, and I'm about halfway done, is the cover that we're putting up is the convention exclusive cover.
Uh-oh.
I I have been connecting with writers, all the local writers, to get them to sign book plates. Now, here's a preview. I'm going to hold up a strip of book plates. I'm about halfway done with getting them signed. And
nice.
so what I do during the pandemic, after I get permission from the writer, I go up in this very stealth vehicle and I have all this stuff all over my face. And I have this big box with all these book plates in them. And I leave them on the front porch. Then I text them. Then I wait and they come out so that there's no porch pirates involved.
Right.
They come out,
Right.
retrieve the box. Then about a week later, they usually will come back and say, I'm all done. And I go back and stealthily pick up the book plates again. So
Well,
It's a ring and run.
ring and run.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to have 250 exclusive convention copies available next year.
Cool. That's pretty awesome, and what a great way to also be kind of like socially distanced conscious, but at the same time be a nice little like spy,
Right.
hiding in your bushes. Brett, Jeannie, I've got.
I love that.
Nice.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
The book's been out since I think September, right?
September. Thank you
I
for
don't know if
playing
you all
that.
know that, but that was done by Alec Farrell. Alex?
Alex.
Alec.
Alex Farrell.
Sorry, he is Keith Farrell's son, and Keith Farrell is one of the writers in the book. But it was also one of
we lost him.
Yeah.
We lost him this year. Thank you, 2020, yet again. One of our writers has already passed in the book.
Oh man.
And he wrote one of the greatest stories that's totally connected. Teresa's going to love this. Totally connected to David Cronenberg.
Oh wow.
And his son, in honor of his father, had put together that trailer for us.
So anyway, that's like a really cool thing.
It
And
turned out great.
If anybody is interested in getting the autographed copy of the book, you can direct message Brett. And when he's done, you can sign up for it. And when he's done getting the autographs, then he can
Yeah,
ship
I'm starting to take sign-ups for the convention exclusive copy.
Nice.
Direct message me on Facebook if you're interested.
Nice. The you can. We also have the ticker running along the bottom. You can visit Colorado Festival of Horror at COFOHorror.com and also order the book at Hex Publishers as well. But yeah, if you want the exclusive stuff, make sure you hit up Brett on Facebook or Craigslist, right?
Yeah. No. Not Craigslist.
No, none of that, huh? No Craigslist. Oh, I think I've been using that site wrong. Oh, man. Hey, Angela, you and I met, I think, about this time last year or so.
Yes, sir.
You were working on a local feature film, I think, Compatible
Yes, sir.
with Gino Alfonso.
Yes, sir.
I was able to interview you about that. But you have, even during the pandemic, you guys are still producing independent films, socially distanced, productions. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, with the pandemic, it's been challenging, but I have nestled into my home studio and been doing as much as I can. I'm doing a lot of crowdfunding. Right now, I'm working on a film called Staycation by the award-winning director Russell Emanuel, and it's a pandemic horror film. And it stars Olivia Diabo from The Wonder Years, and Sean Kinney from Star Trek, Eileen Dietz, the
Cool.
Exorcist, and Kelly Maroney, my favorite cheerleader. Kelly Maroney's my favorite cheerleader from Night of the Comet and from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And then we also have Tracy Coco from Star Trek. And the picture that you just showed was one of our executive producers, Bill Victor Harukin, and Eileen Dietz and myself. And he's on this film as well. He's acting in this film, and Eileen is acting in this film as well. So we're active on Indiegogo right now, and you can head on over there and pick up a nice pandemic perk. Stuff your stockings, get an IMDb credit safely during a pandemic. Put yourself on screen in a film without having to leave your home. There's some really fun stuff going on Staycation.
Nice. Yeah, I'll. You just sent over that link, so I'll be able to post that on in our comment section here.
And it's right now trending number 6 in horror on Indiegogo, so it's not very hard to find.
Nice.
Where's it going to be filmed?
We're already about 80% done with the filming. It's filming in California, Huntington Beach. Russell Emanuel is doing an amazing job. We call him COVID Russ when he goes on set. He's all prepared with his PPE and his face. He does the shield and the mask, and they've done a great job. And they've wrapped most of the actors for this portion, and we'll be starting the feature a little bit later this year. Oh, that's me and Mindy Robinson, one of my favorite people in the world, on set in Tonopah, Nevada, down at the actual Clown Motel.
Oh, yeah.
Clown Motel.
Yeah, that was for the sequel, right? Because I think that was a second one.
That was for the sequel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And is this guy you're working with Jerry D'Angelo?
This is Jerry D'Angelo, and he is the CEO of Rocket Pig Entertainment. He's also he's a really, really big star. He's been in movies and television, probably over 70 credits on his IMDb.
Nice.
But he's doing amazing things right now. He just wrapped the Mad Maestro's Christmas event down in El Paso, and we're also doing Satellites Podcast Live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Right, and you are also working with Legion M. Here's some of your friends at a screening of Memory.
Yeah, that's some of my family too. So my kids and everybody. Right. Yeah, my son is in that picture. We always come out for the Legion M stuff. I'm really missing this part of this is what I'm missing in pandemic, because I can't do meetups anymore, and I have to do everything from home. Every single movie that we've done in Legion M, we used to have meetups before we got locked down, and we filled the theater with Legion M members and fans. And we did it for Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. We did it for Bad Samaritan with Dean Devlin. That's my son Brandon, and my son Robert with the glasses there. That was at the Starfest. So I'm missing all of these things that we used to be able to get into. But, Legion M, we are working hard, getting on a bunch of podcasts and getting more active. Hopefully we'll get opened back up as soon as we get all that situated and beyond. But we've been doing a lot of streaming, and they screened Arch Enemy at Beyond Fest at a drive-in. They did a drive-in event, which is absolutely amazing.
Nice. Yeah, we were able to catch Arch Enemy over the weekend. That was amazing. Yeah, that was a really good, fun film. That's kind of the nice anti-superhero, movie.
Exactly. It is. It's really cool. I think it's awesome. Did you get that clip?
Yeah. So I've got the Legion M clip. It's a Project Sizzle Reel.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us a little bit about what you do for Legion M. A little bit more.
So I'm a founding investor. I've invested in 5 rounds now of Legion M. We're a privately traded company on WeFunder. You can join the Legion at legionm.com for free. Just join the Legion. There's a lot of benefits for members as well as investors. Legion M has opened the gates of Hollywood so that you normal people can come through. It's a fan-owned entertainment company, which is one of the best kind you can have, because especially in pandemic, what fuels sales? It's the fans, it's the people, and now we're all stuck at home. So it's streaming, it's streaming, getting involved, doing events. Legion, we have about 25,000 people in our community now, and we do all kinds of fun events. I'm a Legion M Elite Film Scout. I've been scouting for Sundance for Legion M for the past 4 years, and I'm a double elite. So that's been fun. We're able to do that from home on an app, so that even... Cool. So that's still not going to really change this year for Sundance, but with everything going virtual, at least we've got the systems set up. So it's a pretty amazing thing to do, and we've worked with some amazing people.
Yeah, you have. Here's kind of a taste of, for those viewers out there who aren't familiar with Legion M, you might have seen some of these productions. You certainly know some of the talent.
That tingle. You know you're watching something that's going to change the course of history.
Crazy evil.
Tell me a story in any language you want.
War! England's at war!
Help me, please! We don't have much time.
Dude, the guy's outside. Where the hell are you? We are so excited to work with the Legion on this movie. Let's go get crazy on Bad Samaritan.
Okay, and this my head of life made Silent Bob.
Get you guys into costume because you're going to the movie.
Oh, wow.
You guys are gonna be extras.
What do you guys think about this reboot?
It sucks. There, I said it.
Alien is a radical break with science fiction and that sanitized view of space.
Alien was talking about something that we're still not comfortable addressing.
The game appeared on a paranormal message board with very simple rules. Get in your car and take a drive.
The Left Right Game is a new audio drama from COFOH, starring and produced by Tessa Thompson.
The premise of the movie is that a couple, John and Sunitha, go upstate to be off the internet for a week, and then aliens attack.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's quite the
Really cool.
Well, Angela, it seems like you're incredibly busy.
That's a good thing in this time, and incredibly busy from home, which is even better. Spending so much time with my family and my my 5 children, and everybody's getting involved. Everybody's been helping with productions, helping with studio work, helping me produce some of these movies and television shows. So it's been a great experience to be able to give my family, especially in a time when everything seems uncertain.
Right. Well, yeah, that's fantastic. That's about all any of us can do is stay busy,
And
stay
safe
engaged,
and stay home.
Yeah, most definitely. Mr.
Hello
Muley,
there.
you and I have worked together for, it seems like 10 years off and on different projects.
Yeah.
We started Horror House together. Originally it was a haunted house, little mini film festival, and you've developed it into an amazing haunted house pinball tournament.
It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have always been about the interactive nature of theater, and this has really kind of been what I've always wanted to do. It combines gaming, it combines horror, it combines improv acting and comedy, and it's super fun. There's like prizes. It's just been crazy. I mean, we've gone to Chicago and done this out with Elvira at the Pinball Expo. We've done it at big shows in Denver. It's been, like 7 years now. We did the first one in 2013. And I think this is a 10th iteration that we just did. We somehow were able to pull it off in the midst of a chaos epidemic.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was like, we just had 4 people come at a time, and they got to experience the same sort of vibe. It was really fun.
That's cool. You did it over a weekend, I think, right? And everybody had to like schedule for a block of time and adhere to different COVID protocols.
Right. In my time, I mean, it's because it was just 2 people working on this. So we built a miniature haunted house and then brought all these games in there. And I put together this elaborate interactive with lighting, and there was props that were coming at you. There was like funny gags that I put throughout, like a phone that kept ringing and I kept answering it. And it was Elvira. Just trying to screw people up while they're playing games, because it's kind of like extreme pinball, extreme fun. I'm just trying to mess people up and see if they can survive through this whole ordeal. So it was like an hour long. You had 1 hour, and you could play all these games and try to get as many high scores as you could. It was the best version of Horror House Fest.
Cool.
Considering the fact that I didn't even know if we could even do it.
Right.
But we did it down at the Pinball Pub in Littleton. It was awesome.
Cool. That's fantastic. Yeah, you and I have also worked on different film projects, but since it's the holidays, you've got this wonderful Ghost of Christmas Prison.
Yep, the Ghost of Christmas Prison.
Turn that off.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. And
then
there's
the official movie poster.
Yeah. And
you
then
helped us get the set on this for many a set that we needed to shoot at.
Right.
It's a great set. This was an awesome shoot. It was so much fun. It is crazy. It's an awesome movie.
Yeah,
it's not very long, but it's crazy.
You sent over the trailer too, so.
Wow, what time is it? Oh, I see. It's time for a story once unimaginable. The story of Christmas Prison.
So this is a real place?
You know this place is haunted, right?
There.
You have got to be kidding me.
Here a ghost, there a ghost.
Okay, totally haunted.
Oh! The ghost is here! The ghost fuck you.
I always make my friend saying that because he never cusses ever. So I would always make him cuss in every movie, so it was always awkward every time, and it's hilarious.
That is awesome. I love the blood in the corner of the ceiling. That was awesome.
Yeah, we actually had Midian Crosby, who does monster makeup effects. She actually came out and pulled that off for us. Because she's blown up children for us before in the past. So it's like, how can we have like a corner of a room just get destroyed with gore? And
Well,
it's like,
we're here in Denver. We're here in Denver, and I've got 5 kids if you ever need an extra to blow up.
I always do.
Awesome,
Let's make a movie. I'll write something up this next week and we'll do it. All right.
That sounds great. The girls have been in film school,
Deal.
Colorado Film School. We're all with you.
Nice.
Deal.
Virtual handshakes. They work so well.
They do. Well, we're in Denver together, so that's still cool. We can still get together safely.
That's
we're all
right.
Denver people. It's pretty sweet.
Yes, it is.
Nice. The Ryan, you also have directed some music videos. Recently, you put out one with the return of Maris the Great. Here's a little clip of that.
Love it.
It's a teaser. I can't show the whole music video because then you won't go to the YouTube link and get us some stats.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. At the end of this, everybody, go to YouTube, check out Maris the Great. You can also check out, Ryan's work on shorelinedream.com for late night weeknight. Oh man, which is your day?
Let me tell you, latenightweeknight.com. Okay, that's my personal portfolio of stuff. Is me as a normal person and not the weird mutilator guy.
Right.
And then if you want to see the crazy mutilator guy stuff, that's all wacky and weird and fun. That's at bloodshedddeathbath.com.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man. That's some absolutely fun stuff. You can see a lot of your short films on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Awesome.
And that's what's going on with Ghost of Christmas Prison. I just set up a quick deal here at the end. It's going to be on American Horrors for Christmas. So they're going to premiere. Well, it's not really premiere it, but the first time they're going to play it is going to be on Christmas. So that'll be cool. I don't know what time yet. And then, Amazon Prime. I have that. I have the movie that I star in, Night Mutilator. And then I also have some other horror films on there. The Motel London series of films that are based on video games that come to reality and haunt your dreams.
Ooh.
So
that's pretty uplifting.
Not great?
like Ready Player One crossed with Freddy Krueger. That's kind of
yeah. That's what it's crazy. It's a weird reality mix. Like you don't know what's going on. It's crazy. But there's 3 of those.
That sounds like fun. Definitely get those links up there for us, Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, you can check them out at bloodshedddeathbath.com. There's the ticker's playing at the bottom. Don't go now, everybody.
No. I put it in the comments on YouTube as well. I put that in the comments on YouTube as well for you.
Oh, cool.
And I'll put the names of the movies that you can check out as a thing in there.
Okay, cool.
So you can check them out on there on the Amazon Prime.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Ryan. And then during COVID, during the pandemic, Elise and I have been pretty busy too. We've been doing comic books. She's known for doing When Baked Things Attack, which is an all ages horror comic. Yeah. Yeah, you've had that idea for quite a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I wrote out the script for film school about 10 years ago. It was supposed to be a short film. And then we had some comic book friends that were looking for some ideas, and then they decided to actually pass on it. So I gave them the story, and so then I got together with Larissa Hughes, and we actually developed the comic book, which is a lot of fun. And I still have the original script, but it's it's a lot of pastries attacking humans.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
Yeah,
it's a love story and an adventure story.
Well, and you've also taken the film aspect and have built with a couple other partners, little animatronic man-eating cupcakes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, they're in cages. They're in little cages. We turn them
awesome.
Pigs. Yeah, we've gone to a lot of comic book conventions, and I just have this series of photographs I take with my cell phone of these kids just standing there, and there's these cupcakes, and the cages just like slamming up against them, and there's.
I bet the kids love it.
You're just staring at it. Yeah, they do, and it's a series of photographs of just these kids. Just what is?
Right.
Where can we get that?
The video game or the comic book?
Yeah.
Oh, it's available right now. Just everybody can hit us up on online. Let me throw up that ticker. So all that information is up. Well, come on now. Why?
Yeah, you can check it on Facebook. And
there we go.
Dan and I both have links on our Facebook.
There we go.
Yeah. So just follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll hit you guys up after the show.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And then Elise and I have been working on Stanley Kaiju, and the Subterranean Bunny Defenders. Nice all ages sci-fi. Basically this kaiju bunny that grows.
He's not a bunny. Yeah, he's not a bunny. He's a genetically modified creature that's about 3 feet tall, and when aliens hit the atmosphere, he grows into a kaiju.
Wow.
Earth. Yeah. And he's a little he was a little creepy looking to begin with, so his creator actually grafted pink bunny fur on him and gave him little bunny fur outfit. So he looks like a child in a bunny outfit.
Oh my goodness.
It's more socially acceptable. Yeah.
That is so creative. I love it.
Yeah, we have a good time. Ryan, did you go someplace? You still with us, buddy?
This is a problem with using this stupid ass camera. I'll be right back.
The black box, I guess that suits you.
I got it.
Well, we'll see you in a minute then. Yeah. During the pandemic, we created our own little all ages universe with horror and sci-fi characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's
the otter bat. We have an otter bat.
Yeah. And then we've got squids that like to fly around on herons and
squids and octopus, and they ride herons and cranes like horses. They have a little army.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Pandemic, being locked up together during the pandemic has led.
You guys are doing great with the creativity. I can't wait to get this stuff for my grandkids.
I think Slurpee even likes it.
Oh, puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she likes it. She's into it.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's pretty much your mascot, isn't she?
She's trying to get on my lap, so I had to check her out for a second.
Yeah. You and Teresa have a big love for dogs. Well, it's Angela too.
Please, if I have to mute, it's because they started barking.
Yeah. Teresa, you and I did that COFOH Presents about grieving, which was such a tough topic, personal one, for you to talk about. But I think it's such a wonderful departure to present to people and kind of communicate how to cope with these feelings, especially during such a tough time right now. So again, I want to say my hat's off to you for doing that, and hopefully we can continue such conversations like that.
It's a story that I'm happy to share. In a nutshell, I lost my dog companion, best friend, already a few years ago, and decided to have her remains sent to a museum in Oklahoma to have her skeleton articulated, so she can be with me forever and will outlive me. And then we feel very strongly about rescuing dogs, adopt, don't shop, and not supporting breeders, not buying dogs from breeders, not buying dogs from pet stores or any animals. It only perpetuates a chain of abuse and negligence and terrible lives for animals. There's tens of thousands of dogs and cats euthanized in Colorado alone each year because people choose to buy animals rather than adopt them from shelters and rescues. We specifically have 2 pit bulls that are rescues, and during the pandemic we adopted our second one, who had a very terrible life. He was chained outdoors for 7.5 years.
Oh, poor baby.
And then his owners moved away and left him there to die.
Oh my God.
And he's amazing. His name is Beef, and he has completely opened up once he experienced living indoors and love of us and love of another dog. And he is amazing. And we're getting his health on track, and he is loving life, and he will spend the rest of his years knowing that he was loved.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, that's fantastic. I was able to meet your dogs when we did that socially distanced screening in your backyard. Absolutely, lovely animals.
Yeah, they're great. I love them.
Yeah. And Brett and Jeannie, you've been kind of home with your cats. Yeah, so hopefully they've been chipping in instead of stepping out.
I should actually know their names by now.
There's Pete.
He's our darling little rock star. But yeah, we're there. All of our cats are also shelter cats, and
thank you.
They have given us so much comfort and so much joy and happiness during this whole pandemic thing. So it's like just having the companionship and the humor,
right?
Just being able to laugh at them, and then getting the most we've ever had was 2, and getting 5 of them all together and watching them interact and get to know each other and how they play, and all of that has just been so much fun.
With 5 cats, you're never alone.
You're never without entertainment.
Right. Yeah, you're always posting photos of all the hijinks that your cats are getting up to.
That's great.
Yeah, hopefully you'll find a couple of them, where they've offed some little pocket troll or something like in Cat's Eye.
That's awesome.
I've got the hat for it. Your cats will definitely know if I'm coming in the night. And Angela, every now and then when we have like online meetings, for those that don't know out there, Angela and Bill with Alien Donut Films, they're one of our sponsors for COFOH Live and Undead, and every now and then I hear your dogs either in the room or in the next room. We can't tell because you always got that green screen image going.
Exactly. And now they heard you talk about them. One of them just lifted up, but yeah, I got one rescue, and I rescued him from an abusive situation. So I kind of just grabbed him, and he's been with me almost 10 years now. We don't know how old he was when we got him, but he was full grown. He's a little Chihuahua. His name is Dude. And he ended up having family that he would have never had I not rescued him. And my family has 90% of his family still.
Awesome.
So we didn't go selling and trying to give away. We made sure that they went to people that were in our close family network. So yes, I love dogs. I have that many.
Nice. That's cool. Elise, before meeting me, had two Rottweilers.
Yeah, I did Rottweiler rescue. One was more mixed, and then the other one was someone was backyard breeding, and we didn't know what happened to it. So rescuer grabbed it, and I adopted it. I guess people don't really rescue Rottweilers.
Mm.
Some people do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some do. Some do. I have a pit bull Jack Russell, who's my emotional support dog, and she is one of the most amazing souls out there. She just, I mean, she'll face to face and just, you know, put her head on your shoulder. They're all sleeping, so they're just chilling, enjoying us being on a staycation.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So, you know, since it's the holidays, the year is ending. You know what? You know, what is the biggest things that you guys are looking forward to? You know, are you doing anything special for the holidays, or are you know just really focusing a lot of your energies into you know getting back into the community and being able to reconnect on a more personal level? Anybody can take this. I know, Teresa. Yeah, obviously you've got the online, film marathon, but with Scream Screen, you have these amazing in-person events. And that's got to be pretty tough. And we talked a little bit about earlier about the C Center, taking such a big hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Scream, we didn't know the pandemic was coming, but luckily celebrated Christmas in July of 2019 with 4 Christmas slashers, which was a fun time. So already we're good with Christmas. I'm not a big personal Christmas person. Halloween is my jam.
Right.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, meh, we put some lights on a tree and do that, but I'm not super Christmas person. But have a few other fun events that I'm working on, and also just trying to stay busy and keep positive and focus on, again, camaraderie in the horror community and positivity. I know it's been a terrible year for a lot of people, but me personally, I can just fall into a pit of despair. So rather than focusing on the negative, I'm just trying to move forward with some positive stuff. I've been working, really exciting news. Vinegar Syndrome has opened a distro center here, which is awesome. And I've been working with them. We did a little pop-up at the C Film Center last weekend, which was awesome. Nice. Very safe, mask, socially distanced. And it was awesome to see some horror folks came out. Brett came out. Great to see him. We'll do another Vinegar Syndrome / Scream pop-up on Saturday, January 16th at the C Film Center. They'll be selling their concessions, popcorn, candies, and booze for $30, and we'll throw in a free Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. And again, that money really helps the theater during this time. Things are very difficult. Scream is happening in January. I'm also doing a collaboration with the Denver Museum of Miniatures, Dolls, and Toys.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be really fun. That's an interactive experience for people to build miniature crime scenes, and I'll be posting that information soon.
Oh, that sounds like a blast.
Yes. It's like a gingerbread house, like a crime scene gingerbread house.
Yeah, I mean, sky's the limit. Nice. You can do something cinematic or literary or SVU or your own crime scene that you've been involved in. So that'll be really fun. Yeah. I'll have more info about that soon. And then also doing a collaboration with the Museum of Pop Culture in Seattle with ex-Denverite Rob Rutherford to do a screening with them that will be happening on February 19th. And I'll also be announcing that film soon. And that'll be free online so everybody can enjoy it. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I've been working on and looking forward to in the next few months of the new year.
Man, that's amazing. Brett, Jeannie, obviously after the new year, we got to start talking about how we're going to organize and figure out how to do, Colorado Festival of Horror, as long as we're actually, able to do it safely in person,
Right.
Hopefully, it's far enough into the future that'll present an opportunity that we can actually knock it out.
September should be good.
The other thing, though, that we're looking forward to in the meantime, just all conventions coming back, but we are looking very much forward to StokerCon.
That's right. And when is that going to be?
Go ahead.
Third week in May.
Ooh.
We're hoping it's going to be okay.
Right.
They're definitely working contingency plans if it's not possible. But it's a literary convention that has the top awards in horror literature, the Bram Stoker Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're really excited about is for the last couple of months, and we're still working it, is we're working with Hex Publishers to do the souvenir book, I should say, or the program guide or whatever for StokerCon.
Cool.
Jeannie and I are doing edits on it, and
there's some really cool stuff coming up in it.
Yeah.
Can't say anything else,
but there's some very exciting stuff. We'll say that the Colorado Festival of Horror will make an appearance in the program guide.
Excellent. That sounds awesome. I'm glad you guys are keeping busy with that. I'll put this out there. If you know anybody from StokerCon, I'd love to have them on the show sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We'll see if we can pull some strings.
Ooh, okay.
There's an unbelievably great list of writers, and Jeannie and I joined the horror writers.
Man, that Mike really does not like Brett at all.
Oh. I was going to say that there's a lot of amazing horror writers that are involved, and Jeannie and I joined the Horror Writers Association just a few months ago, all because of it. And it's really going to be a really fun opportunity. First time to be in Denver.
Nice. Wow.
So
wow. Yeah.
We're really hoping the con can happen.
Yeah, let's hope. Ryan, Mr. Mutilator, what are you looking forward to after the new year?
Well, I was talking to Maris about doing some more stuff for him, so we might be doing a new video. So that'd be very nice. I've been working on a game this whole coronavirus time period, so I'm almost done with it, and I'm hoping I can get that released. It's a big deal for me.
Nice. Is that a video game or a pinball?
It's a pinball video game that's like a conceptual kind of pinball game. It's called the Pinball Mountain. Cool. And yeah, that's going to be sweet. I've been just wanting to get this done. Finally, I'm almost there. And then, we're planning on another Horror House Fest kind of event. So it's going to be murder mystery, but it's kind of early in phase, so I don't have any other info quite yet. But it will happen.
Nice. Colonel Mustard with the candlestick?
Yes.
Excellent. Good call.
Don't have to do the event now, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, we're done here. Let's go. And of course, Angela, you mentioned earlier that you're working on Staycation, and there's an Indiegogo going for that. We'll post that here, and then what else? You got all kinds of little fires going on.
It's always exciting. So you guys definitely join the Legion. Legion has opened the gates of Hollywood. It's so much fun, and you can join for free, and then you'll start getting the newsletters and updates. And trust me, you're gonna want to participate.
That's pretty cool. With a year like this, we've lost a number of friends, namely like Groovy, and he was a wonderful soul. It feels like it's really difficult for the creative community to bounce back, but I find everything that you guys are doing absolutely inspiring, and I assembled this show as the year-end show because I wanted to reconnect, see, check in with everybody, see how you're all doing, see all the cool stuff that you're putting together. Because I think it's times like these that really do breathe life into innovation and being connected. As far as that goes, my next question is very zero calorie. What cool things have you guys gotten into? In terms of like pop culture, horror. What cool new stuff have you guys discovered?
Cyberpunk 2077.
I've never seen that. What is it?
It's a video game.
Wow. Yeah.
You can customize your genitals in that game.
I know. I was like, oh my God. It's a hard R. It's a hard R. But yeah, I've never gotten a video game before. Not like this day and age. I've got, the stand-up ones. I love pinball. I love, Atari and Nintendo, all of those older ones that I grew up on. I don't like the controllers, so I'll watch my sons. They'll play. And there's 3 different ways you can go in as a nomad, a street kid, or as a corpo. So you can either go in with money on the street or, somebody out there Mad Maxing it to death. And my friend Jeff Dickinson turned me on to it. And, you can find him on the Collector Zone on YouTube. He does some walkthroughs. Cyberpunk 2077. It's pretty badass.
Oh my God. That's so awesome. Looks like we did have a couple comments coming through. Timothy says, hi, Angela.
Hi, Skylar. How you doing? Skylar's going to be in staycation. He gets to act in the film. There's a lot of fun stuff out there. Thanks for joining us, Skylar.
And then Mandy's saying Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mandy. It's my producer in crime, Bill Victor Ricken. Hi.
Yeah. He's saying hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. So it's great to hear from people out there. I still got the ticker going for Cult Legacy and Denver Film, but guys, out there, make sure you go to everybody's websites so you can learn more about all the cool stuff that they're doing and everything. And support the arts, support horror, support the community, and so many businesses that need our help too, especially during this time, any time of the year, but obviously right now too.
And if you guys want to get involved in something awesome, there's no vacation from staycation. That's our tagline. there's some, we're on lockdown, and it's a pandemic horror film. You guys are going to really love it. But there's a lot of ways to get involved.
Sounds uplifting.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. Our time is just about up. So I wanted to, thank everybody for coming on here and giving, your time, especially during the holiday. Of course, right now, I think, time is a lot of what we have, right? Yeah. but at least we're able to connect with each other and connect with, more people that are online and interested to see, all the cool stuff that you guys are doing. So if you don't mind, everybody just go ahead and stay online while we close out. Again, I want to thank everybody that's watching and tuning in. Thanks so much. Thanks for all your support. I hope that we're able to, on our end, bring Colorado Festival of Horror in person to everybody. And I hopefully you'll be able to, follow up and connect with Teresa on her film marathon, and then support Staycation as that's being developed with Angela, and hopefully we're able to see StokerCon too, with Brett and Jeannie and Hex Publishers working on the program guide. And God, I hope Mutilator, you still just weird. Doing all the fun things, Horror House Fest, Pinball Tournament of Death. hopefully you're able to do that. And I can't wait to see your pinball/video game.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's fun. It's crazy.
Oh,
you can see it on our Twitch channel, by the way. So go to twitch.com or twitch.tv/BloodShed Deathbath.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Definitely check that out. And then Elise has me finishing up Stanley Kaiju. So I know what I'm doing over the holiday, weekend. So working.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody. Thank you for coming on. And everybody out there in internet land, be good. Support each other, help each other out. We love you. And, to our sponsor, Alien Donut Films, thanks for all your support. And our producers, Stefan Santa Cruz and Amanda Armstrong. Hope you guys are doing okay. We love you. Have a good one.
Wear a mask, for fuck's sakes.
What's up?
Wear a mask, please, people.
Yes, please wear a mask. I'm an asthmatic. Do not get us sick. Take care.